Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the Harvey Container Gardener. I hope you guys have had a great day today. Y'all, we have had storms down here in southeast Louisiana. Not complaining too much because my garden got watered and it cooled down just a little bit. Wasn't as hot today. But after the rain, of course, the sun came back out, and so now it's almost dark, and now I'm out here trying to get something done. So, what I'm doing today, y'all, is I need to do a harvest. Um, I'm looking at these bell peppers and I got to get some of these off. So the bell peppers have done well for me this season. They're still doing well despite, I really thought I wasn't going to get a whole lot of bell peppers. But you can't always base what happened last year to what's happening this year or vice versa. So bell peppers are doing well, but I see a couple of them got a couple of little brown spots on them, and I think it's those little stink bugs that they've been kind of all over the bell peppers, just sitting on them, and yeah, I think they're doing that. So I'm gonna show y'all the bell peppers first because I have a plant that I want to show y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna have to like tie this thing up. That thing going crazy. I'm gonna show it to y'all, and then I'm gonna set y'all down, and we're gonna do this harvest. So first of all, I'm gonna show you the changes that I've made. All right, so I got this one little jalapeno plant that was self-seeded. I have it right here. And then that chocolate candy cane pepper that was over in the chair, I moved that over here. So practically all of my bell peppers are in this one area. All right. So back here are the yellow bell peppers. And y'all, this thing loaded with peppers. Loaded, loaded. I have this one right here in the very front. This one is the purple. So if I don't take them all fast enough, they go red. So I'm going to take all of these off. Have a little purple one. Didn't get that big, but it's purple. Like they're not getting that big, but they're turning colors. I might leave this one on because it's really, really tiny. And I have some back up in there. So I'm a see. I don't know if I'm going to take those. So the next plant is the red. So these should be red. And yeah, they are all up in here. So I got some new ones that is just coming on. But I have some red ones. And I go two more back there that I need to go ahead and just take off. All right. So this next one right here is the orange bell peppers. And I see I have one right here that I can take off. I have another little one right here that's growing. Another one above it right here that's growing. But what I wanted to show y'all is, y'all look at this. Y'all see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All in this one little spot. So I'm definitely going to have to get something, maybe some twine or string, and tie this branch up because as these get bigger, they are going to tear this branch down. So, and got more over here, two more over here, one right there. Y'all, this plant is really giving me a lot. Oh, and there's one down here as well. All right, I need to harvest these. I think I'm gonna wait on the jalapenos, but I want the red and I want some green, and I am going to do something with them. So I won't harvest this today. I think I'm gonna harvest this when I get ready to work on what I'm gonna work on. So next to it is another pepper plant, and yeah, y'all, it's filling up. It is filling up with peppers. And then of course this is the yellow one that I showed y'all from the back. So I'm about to do a harvest. Over here I got a couple of cucumbers that's hanging. I thought cucumbers was over with y'all, but apparently it was. All right, so I'm gonna set y'all down And we're going to get to harvesting these bell peppers. Get them off because there's so many more that's coming on, and I want to make sure that I'm constantly harvesting so they're constantly producing more. So hold on. All right, so I have my harvest basket and my scissors. Let's get it. Yeah, that's the one I've been looking at. Yeah, I might just go ahead and get the seeds out of this one because I won't be able to use it, but I can get the seeds. All right, so I got two left on here. I think I'm gonna leave them and I'm gonna let them go ahead and turn. So far, I got 5. All right, let's see what we get off this purple. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave these two little purple ones on here. Um, they might get a little bigger. I'm not sure. They might or they might not. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna leave them. And then, oh, there's 3 of them down here. One of them right here too. So I'm gonna leave them on and see what they do. All right, so let's get to this red. All right. All right. They're not getting that big. Oh, let me take this clip off so I can turn it around. All right. Now it can turn freely. I'm gonna have to come back in here and cut back some of these leaves. I fed it. Look. That's one of them bugs right there. Look at it. Y'all see him? Y'all see him right there? They just disgusting. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave whatever's left. Look like I got about 2 or 3 of them that's still left on here. I'm gonna let those stay. All right. So let me go ahead and get this one. All right. Let me go ahead and get this one right here. All right. I think that was a pretty nice harvest. I'm gonna come out here tomorrow morning and get some strength, and I'm going to support this branch with all of these bell peppers that's sitting on here, because like I said, once they start getting a little bigger, this branch is gonna fall. It's gonna bend. There's too many peppers on one branch in one spot. What else? Cucumbers are not ready to harvest. Oh. One more thing I want to harvest, y'all. All right, so I gotta make it through here. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn y'all around because I want y'all to see something else I have over here too. All right, so we going back here by the watermelon patch. And as I told y'all before, my watermelons did not do that great. I got this little bitty one right here, and the entire stem is gone. It's dead. So I'm gonna take this. Probably don't have much of nothing inside, but I'm gonna open it up anyway. And let's see. Look like the stem. Yep. The stem on this one is going as well. Okay. All right. Oh, that's just dirt. All right, so I got these two. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm about to pull this away. And over here, let me see if I can get over there. Over here, I see this little baby hanging over here. I don't think it's going to do anything. But you know what? I'm going to let it go. So I'm looking at my corn. I see some of them are leaning because the rain was kind of heavy today. I'm going to come back, stand them up, push some soil back up around them and stand them up straight. And this is my other bed of corn. And look like they're standing up straight. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We're going to see. But the last thing I want to show y'all, and this is my next harvest, and it might be this weekend. Y'all, I gotta do something with these sweet potatoes. I have 4 grow bags back here, and these vines are vicious. Y'all, these vines are crazy. I know it's been about 5 months since I planted these sweet potato slips. So it's been about 5 months since I planted these sweet potato slips. So what I plan on doing is I am going to cut like this. I'll cut this, put it in water. I'll cut a few more that's just, like this. And I'll start me a succession planting of sweet potatoes. But as of right now, all of this, I need to get rid of all of this, y'all. And I'm hoping the sweet potatoes in those grow bags are matching all of these leaves and vines I have up here. Let's just hope, y'all. Let's hope. But this is my next project slash harvest slash replanting, succession planting sweet potatoes. All right, y'all. So let me get let me get from back here. Oh, I gotta get my little watermelons. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, that's the most I can get, y'all. That's the most I can get. No watermelon queen over here, but that's okay. That's okay. At least I tried, y'all. I tried. All right. So, yep, it's starting to get dark. So I'm gonna put my little harvest together so I can show y'all what we ended up harvesting. All right, y'all. So this is my harvest for today. So, what I did with the bell peppers, y'all, usually around the beginning of the month, mid-month, I fertilize. It's been a couple of months since they've been planted, and I haven't given them any additional fertilizer other than the water soluble one, the more bloom. So what I did was I went in, I got some all-purpose fertilizer and bone meal, and I added to the top of each one of the pots, and then I topped that off with some black cow. And probably tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and top the black cow off with some regular potting soil. Kind of scrape it in a little bit, and as I water, the fertilizer is going to go down to the roots and it's going to continue feeding. So I'm hoping to continue to get bell peppers, hopefully through October, maybe November, who knows. But in the meantime, the bell peppers are doing great. I didn't harvest from this little chocolate candy cane plant. I have some that I could harvest. Let me go ahead and harvest them before it gets too dark. It don't make sense to leave them on. Alright, so right here is where I'm harvesting from. Go ahead and take these off. Let's see. Wait. Yeah. Alright. Okay, nice little candy cane peppers. I think I'm gonna leave this one on. One more I want to get. Okay, I could take this one. Start the turn. Okay. Yep. 2 more. So I'm gonna add these to my harvest basket. All right. Okay. Now, this is my harvest for today. A bunch of bell peppers and 2 little bitty watermelons that probably has not turned any color yet. Probably all white inside, but you know what? It doesn't matter. A harvest is a harvest. Big, small, ripe, ready, not ready, it doesn't matter. They were just going to rotten on the vine. So yeah, I'm gonna cut them open and I'm gonna bring y'all along when I cut them open, but it won't be tonight because your girl about to get inside. It is getting dark out here. Um, One thing I wanted to tell y'all about the cucumbers. So the cucumbers have been growing since the beginning of spring. So those are the same plants. I had five. Three of them died, but I still have two. And it looks like those two were going to die. So what I did was I got me some Epsom salt. And I sprinkled some Epsom salt in my watering can. And I watered the cucumber plants. And I tell you no lie, the next day they had been perked up a little bit and they had started getting flowers again. So that's how I have cucumbers on there now, y'all. So Epsom salt seems to maybe give the energy to some of the plants that they're lacking. I know it greens up the plants because I also add some Epsom salt to my bell pepper plants and they are really, really green. But I noticed when I added it to the cucumbers, the next day they were looking better and they started getting a bunch of yellow flowers for the cucumbers. So you know what, y'all? I'm gonna harvest on those cucumber plants until they are gone, gone, not coming back, not giving me anything else. I'm gonna harvest from them. So hopefully they last a little while longer and I can get some more cucumbers. Why not? All right, y'all. I'm about to go inside. Um, yeah, like I said, my next video, I'm probably going to cut those vines from those sweet potatoes. I'm going to bring the pots out here because I don't, it's too tight back behind the shed. I can't really do a whole lot back there. But if I bring the grow bags out here, I could put it on a tarp and I could see if I have any sweet potatoes or if it just produced a whole lot of vines. But either way, I'll still be able to cut some of those vines and makes me some more starts because those starts or those vines are from starts that I made from last year's harvest. So I'm hoping never to have to buy sweet potatoes and start them like we normally do or ever have to buy starts. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm trying. So if I could do it again this year, I'm going to try to cut them at the end of the season, put them in a jar of water, and hopefully I'll have them for the following year, God spare, and I'll be able to plant some more. All right, y'all. I'm about to get inside. That's probably like my third time saying that, but I'm really about to get inside right now. But I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to y'all later.